What's going on, my fellow troops? My name is Xavvo and welcome back to a brand new video. So today, as you've seen on the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be unlocking Dark Aether in today's video. So honestly, I am pretty damn excited for this video because I have spent 8 months on this grind. You wouldn't believe it. I've actually spent 8 months on this grind. Now, you're probably asking, how did it take me 8 months to do a zombies camo grind in Cold War, considering Cold War is supposed to be one of the most simple games in existence out of Call of Duty games? The truth is, honestly, and I'm not going to bluff here, I'm going to say it was straight facts, okay? I could have completed this like 4 months ago, maybe 5, if I hadn't done all the weapons I've done, because in today's video, I'm going to be showing... Okay, after a long count, well, not that long, but I went through every weapon and counted, I will be showing 48 weapons in today's video by the end of it. You know, knowing me, like I did with the Damascus video, I went over the top, I did more weapons than I actually needed to, because content, okay? Content. Honestly, I think it's pretty lame to make an unlock video and then not show many weapons. So I only have about 7 I haven't actually done in this game. In my infection camos, it says here 1 more camo to do. Here it says I've got 34 out of 35 camos done. 4 out of 5 of the assault rifle camos are done, and 8 out of 9 of the weapon classes are done for Dark Aether. So this is my last weapon I'm going to do. Obviously, as I say, I've got a bunch of weapons I can do afterwards. But today's challenge, before I review the 48 different weapons in the spectacular Dark Aether camo, is I've got to get another 2 lots of 20 consecutive kills with the FFAR. So that should be pretty easy. So I figured I would boot up some D Machine because honestly, if I'm honest, it's probably my favorite zombies map in this game. Don't ask me why. I don't know what it is with this. It's just got something about it that I really love about this map. This one, there's something about it that's just kind of immersive, and I just like it because it's got the old feeling to it. You can enter the Dark Aether, which you can't actually do in the other ones, apart from like one Easter egg, I think, in Firebase C, which like isn't even the Dark Aether that we're used to seeing. And I think you get the ray gun on this one, whilst you can't get that on the other ones. So there's a lot of reasons. Some of them I can't even put into words. I don't know. I just love this map. Anyway, here we go. As I have said in many other videos, I actually do not like DM Ultra. It doesn't look worth the reward. I mean, you might argue, well, Damascus doesn't, but honestly, Damascus, I liked it. It grew on me the more I did it, to be honest. So I loved Damascus, and honestly, I think Damascus is better than DM Ultra. I seriously am saying that with all of my heart. Like, I genuinely think it's better. Like, DM Ultra, yes, it moves, but there's nothing to it. It's like a moving, just matte. It's just matted. It's like a matted purple grey thing that just moves. It's boring. Dark Aether, though, is absolutely cool. And honestly, it didn't hurt to play zombies for 8 months, did it really, just to get Dark Aether? I honestly think that was worth it, to be honest, because it looks amazing. There's people who love this camo and don't even have what it takes to do the grind. So honestly, I'm honored to be one of those people who do. By the end of the video, I will like run through, kind of like how I did with the Damascus one, running through what I liked about the grind, what I didn't. This time I'll talk about weapons I actually enjoyed the most, weapons I hated the most, because I never did that with Damascus, and I think it's best that I give my opinion on that for anyone else who is thinking of doing the grind. Of course, my opinions might differ to somebody else's, so stick around to the end for that, and obviously I'll have that sort of opinion side of things over the gameplay. No, I got hit again, fuck's sake. I don't know why, I'm not focusing, I'm being an idiot. It was not that fun to play this grind, to be honest, and I'm not like getting Damascus or some fucking crazy shit. I'm getting Dark Aether, which is still really cool, but it's Cold War. It's iffy. Oh no, have I done it? Have I done it? Oh, that is cool. That is cool. Oh my god. Yes. Let's go. I have just completed Dark Aether. Let's go. That is sick. I love that. I just loved when that banner popped up. There's so many shit popping up on my screen. Don't just ignore the fact that I'm like prestige 23. Just like completely ignore that. It's zombies. I promise I'm not a sweat. Finally, I cannot believe we've got it. This is so cool. I actually want to really select this this calling card. So we've got the emblem, Dark Matter Zombies, and zombie assault rifles are done. So there we go. Yeah! Oh shit! I feel like a 7-year-old on the fucking birthday. Holy shit. I am so fucking happy I've got this. Honestly, a lot of time went into this. I do need to actually max out the FFAR after this video. Honestly, I'm speechless. I don't know. I don't know what to say. This is amazing. Look. Oh my god, this is so cool. For once, actually just scrolling across and seeing the Dark Aether camo is just there. It's not got a lock on it anymore. I'm free to put it on. So I'll go through every weapon off camera, select the camo, and I will be back and I will do like a review type thing. It's a shame I can't like inspect the weapons in zombies, like do a weapon inspect with like all the hood missing on the screen. No, I'm not talking about the gangster hoods in like, you know, the hood. No, I'm talking about like the HUD. It covers the screen. So I tend to like do the inspects in multiplayer and stuff. And I'll remove all the attachments like I did with the Damascus video so you can see what the full camo looks like on the weapon, because attachments actually affect the camo's visibility, believe it or not. So I'll be right back.
One eternity later.
Okay guys, so I'm back. And as you can see in the background, it looks really cool. The camo looks really, really nice. Something that I want to put out there though real quick is that some of the guns may look different depending on the lighting. So obviously right now they look pretty decent. Sometimes it might look a bit black, the camo, because it's like it's got a moving pattern. Sometimes it'll look brighter. Some parts will look darker depending on how it's moving. So that's something that was a bit tricky to tackle whilst trying to do the inspects of this video. I had to wait till like the camo looked really good to try and capture a lot of it. But yeah, the lighting definitely affects this camo. Something that's really cool about that is that when you go in the dark, it actually glows. So the gun actually looks more visible in the dark than when it's actually in visible daylight, which is kind of cool, which I never actually showed in this because I wanted you to see the whole weapon, not just like the glowing part. But yeah, honestly, I just want to talk about as well like the guns I liked in this grind, because I really enjoyed using the SMGs, which is probably why, as you can see, I've finished every SMG in the game. Well, that's as of now, as I'm recording this in September, on the 6th of September, because I unlocked this camo and did all this like about 2 days ago, and I've been taking ages to try and get each bit done. So this video has taken a while to put together, but honestly, yeah, as of now, these are all the SMGs in the game that I've shown, and I've done all of them, so I did like the SMGs a lot. I think I also really enjoyed the tactical rifles more than I thought I would. I thought the tactical rifles were going to be garbage, mainly because like their burst fire and whatnot, but I actually really enjoyed them. They were really fun to use in zombies, especially the M16. I really enjoyed that, and the AUG, I could only make it good once I put on like the scope, because the scope, the base iron sight is just not very good at all. Also, something I actually hated the LMGs. Now, most people say the LMGs are like one of the easiest and funnest weapons to use, like weapon classes to use in zombies. I actually hated it. I found it the most tedious. It actually had me quitting a lot of the time. I was actually going off the game a lot because I had no energy to carry on playing with LMGs over and over, because I wanted to get all the LMGs done, and there's only 4 of them, but it felt like it was a century doing the LMGs. I hated it, and most people think the sniper rifles of this game are like the launchers of Modern Warfare, but honestly, I actually didn't notice that. I enjoyed using the snipers in zombies, believe it or not. It was just like, just quit scoping zombies, and once I got the Deadshot Daiquiri on, and I had, because I already had it maxed out level from multiplayer, most of them anyway, it was really easy for me to get through them, apart from the Swiss K31, but the rest of them, I got through them really easily, the main 3, because of multiplayer. So I actually like the snipers quite a bit. They wouldn't be my go-to, but I did like them. So yeah, every other weapon was more or less just in the middle. They're a bit iffy. They had some guns that were really good, and then some were just not that good. Also, on the topic of Dark Aether versus Damascus, I honestly think Damascus is closer to my heart because when I look back at that camo, I think of the great time I had during that camo grind. Even though it was stressful, it was still fun, and I still enjoy that game very, very much. I enjoy it a lot, and Damascus has more use to it because you can use it in all elements of the game. You can use it in the multiplayer, you can use it in Warzone. I think they're the only ones you can actually use it in, to be honest, or Spec Ops if you have Spec Ops. I don't know if you can or not. With Dark Ether, I think it looks better, but it's only accessible in multiplayer and zombies, and I don't really play multiplayer. If I do ever tend to play multiplayer, it's because I'm sniping, quick scoping, whatever, for montages. I might actually have a montage coming up, which is quite unheard of because I've not done a montage in ages in this game, but I might. So other than that, I don't really feel inclined to use the camos on this in the multiplayer. So the only other place I'd probably use it is in zombies, which I don't even want to go back to zombies once I've finished it all, because even though there will be a year 2, apparently, whilst Vanguard's going on, there'll be a second year for this game. I still don't feel like it was that good enough to return to. It was fun. There was bits I enjoyed, things I didn't like as much, but I wouldn't say it was that good to the point where I'd want to keep replaying it, because this game is quite soulless, if I'm honest. I think I've said this before about this game. The zombies is quite soulless. I actually don't enjoy the zombies that much that I would want to return to it. If they make it really, really good, then yeah, but I don't think they can fix something that's a base problem. At the base of the game, they made it so most of the Easter eggs and everything was actually in the intel, which I didn't really like very much, and it felt not very much immersive. But if they managed to make the second year for this more interesting, then so be it. I will play it. I might make some videos on it to cover you guys on that. Also, about the baseball bat on screen, I had to go in third person because the inspect is absolutely garbage. It, like, throws your finger forward and puts the bat over your shoulders. You can't actually see the full weapon, so had to do third person for that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I really liked this grind, even though it was very tedious at times, and it would feel repetitive playing the game over and over and doing the same things. I think it was good for me because it got me to use weapons I don't usually use, and it was interesting overall, so I did enjoy a lot of it, and I think it's definitely worth the reward compared to DM Ultra. As I said earlier in the video, I wouldn't want to grind the hardest part of the game, which is multiplayer, and then get a half-decent looking camo. I think it's just a waste of one's time, to be honest. But honestly, I think it occupied me for this year because I did not like Cold War, so at least it gave me something to do. But anyway, here's the weapons on screen that I didn't do, so I'll return to those at a sooner point. I'll do like a part 2 type thing where I go back and finish these weapons, but first I need to go back to Modern Warfare and finish the Damascus, and of course I'll have to tackle the whole grind with COD Vanguard as well. But yeah, so that is it. That is my opinions. That's the whole grind. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash a like on this video, comment, subscribe, and turn the notice to never miss a single video that comes out on this channel. And don't forget to check out the plugins that are on screen throughout the video. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.